Here's a little write-up about my trip on the winter road from January 14 to 28, 2025. It started when I picked up Len Howling in Yellowknife. Len and I traveled to Betchco, stayed one night, and then traveled to Hay River. Len preached the message at the regular Sunday evening service at Katlavishi Reserve Church, pictured here. We drove to Fort Resolution to attend a funeral. The son of a man I've known for many years has just died. We had a very good chance to visit with the family at their home, and hopefully we're a comfort to them. This is the church on the right and the parsonage on the left. This is the only Protestant church in Fort Resolution, and it was not available for the funeral, so we had the funeral in the community center. After leaving Jerry at Woodland Manor, we spent 2 long days driving to our first destination, which is Fort Good Hope. Most of the trip is along the Mackenzie River, which you see here in the background. Fort Good Hope is 20 kilometers south of the Arctic Circle. You will notice canvas covering the radiator on the front of the truck. This is to block the cold air from coming in and preventing the engine from heating up. We spent one night in Wrigley on the way at Mary Cleely's house. Mary has been a great help for the Bible camp for many years. Here's what it looks like driving on a winter road for hour after hour. Sometimes this is 1 lane wide and sometimes it is 2 lanes wide. Mostly it is on land, but sometimes it is on the rivers. We have a lad radio with us, so we negotiate with other vehicles and stop to let the big trucks go by. We're parked on a hill here, waiting for a truck to come. Three trucks in a row. This is the second truck.
There's one more there, a couple minutes behind me.
Gotta wait.
Probably just wait there.
We arrived in Fort Good Hope, and this is a picture of the church and parsonage. That's my pickup in the driveway and the Mackenzie River in the background. We had been expecting some damage in the house due to a furnace failure, but the damage was much more severe than we expected. As a consequence, we had to stay an extra 3 days to repair the plumbing, and we had to skip 2 communities on the way back that we had been hoping to visit. The extra time that we spent in Fort Good Hope turned out to be a good thing. This is a picture of the evening when we had a turkey feast in the house. We were also able to participate in a regular Sunday service at the church along with the Monday night Bible study, and they moved the Thursday night prayer meeting to Wednesdays so that we could attend that also. First on the left is Bob Jones from District Office. It was a surprise to us to be in Fort Good Hope at the same time as Bob. Pleasant surprise. This is a picture underneath the church. The bank is slowly sliding into the Mackenzie River, and the problem is serious enough that both the church and the parsonage will need to be relocated in the near future to a new site. We traveled down to Toledo, where we stayed for one night in a cabin with a wood stove. The church and parsonage are both in need of repairs. Here is a picture of the inside of the Toledo church. It is very historical with a unique design. We traveled on to Benny and Tisha Doctor's camp at Bennett Field. This is the Bear River in the background, which connects the Great Bear Lake to the Mackenzie River at Toledo. In the native language, Toledo means where the rivers meet. Travel here is by boat in the summer and ice road in the winter. This is a panoramic view of Bennett Field. Len and I spent the night in another cabin just over the hill that doesn't show up in this picture. We are very hopeful to be able to have some Bible meetings here next summer. Please pray about it. Thank you. We traveled back to Toledo for one night and then drove to Fort Simpson. The church and parsonage are combined into one building with the church on the left and the residence on the right. It was not all work. We took a load to the dump in Fort Good Hope and found a sofa where we were able to relax for a few minutes. That's Bob Jones on the left and Len checking his iPhone on the right. Narrow is the road and difficult is the way which leads to life, and there are few who find it. I am thankful to God to allow me to go on these adventures.